This is Gator Pit, Texas Custom Barbecue Pits. We're going to do a walkthrough on our party edition. This is a backyard smoker slash grill in one pit. You can cook indirectly using the firebox, or you can charcoal grill. There is a charcoal grate that's removable that comes out of the left side under the stack, so you can direct grill, sear steaks, other meats, veggies. Again, this is the party edition. It's 1/4 inch thick steel. It's 20 inches in diameter. It's 48 inches or 4 foot on the double door main chamber. You have a 1/4 inch thick firebox that's 20 inches in diameter by 20 inches in length. The party edition comes standard with everything that you see on it right here in this video. There's no upgrades or options on this pit. It comes with the dual temperature gauges, one in each door. It comes with the full length angle framed front shelf that wraps over the firebox so that you can use heat coming out of the top of the firebox, radiating from the steel, to warm foods, to warm your barbecue sauce, a pot of beans, or your cooked meats in a foil pan. You've got our heavy duty 5-inch casters, standard. They have greasable zerks on them so you can grease the bearings of the axles in between them. Excuse me. These casters will not rot, crack, break, peel, or fade under UVs. They're made to be outside. They're an all-weather caster. They're a commercial caster. You get 4 of these. You get 2 rigids that I'm showing here, and you get 2 swivels. Again, there's grease zerks on them to grease the bearings. You get a full-size 2-inch angle framed log rack. It's framed out entirely of 2-inch angle, completely welded. It's heavy duty. It won't sag with the weight. You can load it up with your wood, your charcoal. It's not going to give or sag on you. Again, this is 2-inch by 2-inch angle. Very few manufacturers do this. Even your custom manufacturers, very few use 2-inch angles. Most of them will use a thinner 1-inch or 3/4 inch angle frame, if they even do that at all. As I mentioned earlier, you have a charcoal ability in this pit. It comes standard with the stainless steel cool touch handle on all of your doors. You have a side door that's fully flanged. We seal the seams so it doesn't leak smoke. Keeps your heat and smoke in. We add a lip here so that you don't have to worry about any juices coming out or any ash coming out the side door. There is a 1.5 inch drain that comes standard with the removable threaded cap. Unscrew your cap, set your little bucket down here on your log rack to catch your juices, or you can opt and get the 2-inch brass ball valve that comes with a 1/4 turn handle to open and close your valve, and you can hang a paint can or a bucket on that valve and then suspend it here to catch your juices. Again, you have a heavy duty charcoal grate. It's reinforced with 1/4 inch thick flat bar. You can see here, it prevents the grate from sagging. The charcoal grate itself is 1/4 inch thick steel. Again, this is heavy duty steel and material that we use. Quality that you're going to get from a custom builder. You won't get this in a retail store on a manufactured pit. Slides in. You close your door up, and again, it's sealed nice and tight. No gaps. We do everything we can to minimize any smoke and heat loss out of your door seams. It comes standard with a 1/2 inch steel handle. You can roll this pit easily on hard surfaces. You have your angle framed full length front shelf that wraps over that firebox. Again, custom quality. We frame it in angle, 1-inch angle. We 45 the corners, we weld them up, we buff out the sharp edges. We take the sharpness out of it so you don't get hurt, cut a finger, run into it, cut your leg. We a lot about safety in our pits as well. Most of the competitors or manufacturers will use a round bar. That's the cheaper way to do it. Less time, less labor, less in materials. Again, Gator Pit Quality. You have 2 doors on this pit. 48 inches long, again, 1/4 inch thick steel. We've welded 1-inch flanges on all 4 sides of the door, top, bottom, left, and right. You can see the flanging all the way around. Solid welds, not stitch welded. It's solid welds, solid beads. Again, custom quality. Minimizes any leaks. Minimizes warpage. Adds longevity to your pit. Keeps the heat and smoke in. Again, your stainless steel handles. They don't get hot when you touch them. They don't rust. They don't rot. They don't crack. They won't break off. You will not need to replace these handles. Other competitors will use a chrome plated handle. It looks stainless, but it's not. It's chrome plated. Within a matter of a few months, the chrome starts to rust, it flakes off, and then you're left with a nasty rusty steel handle in your pit. Or they use wood, and wood obviously over time, it rots, it cracks, and it breaks off. And then you got to figure a way to replace it. Not always easy. Not a concern with Gator Pit. We have our commercial, heavy duty, industrial grade temperature gauges. These gauges have a recalibration set screw in the back in case you need to recalibrate it, or you think you knocked it out of whack. Your door slammed on you and you think it's off, you can recalibrate it. Your temperatures range from 100 to 500 and they're color coded. So even from a distance, you can see what your temperature gauges are, or your temperatures running in your pit. We have our Gator Pit heavy duty 1/2 inch rod or round bar with 1/2 inch heavy duty hinges. These hinges won't break off. You won't have to replace them over time. We have our 1/4 inch thick door stops. Again, heavy duty, fully welded, beautiful welds, beautiful beads. Our end caps or sides walls of the pit are welded solid. They're grinded and buffed out nice and smooth. Most competitors, pit builders, don't do that. They don't put the time and the effort to clean it up and make it nice. It's the difference between a true custom pit and someone out there just building pits and selling them, or retail pits. You've got a 24 inch tall stack. It has an adjustable flat top damper that's standard, opens and closes and adjusts anywhere in between. You get our stainless steel Gator Pit logo. This is stainless. It has gatorpit.net etched into it. Won't rust. Entirely stainless. We don't put stickers on them. Step back a little bit, give you the left side view of it. We're going to move around to the firebox end. Again, 1/4 inch wall. It's fully flanged on the door seams, minimize any heat, smoke loss. You don't have exposed seams. You've got our heavy duty hinges. You've got an adjustable dial style air intake vent. We make here at Gator Pit. Somewhat unique. We use zinc bolts so you don't have to worry about rust. Your stainless steel handle. Fully flanged. You can see the inside where it's flanged, your 1/4 inch thick door wall, your flanging over your door seam, your 1/4 inch thick steel, nice clean cuts, smooth cuts, buffed out. You have your extremely heavy duty charcoal wood grate here. This grate's framed out in 1.5 inch angles. It's 1/4 inch thick expanded metal reinforced in the middle to prevent the sagging. If you can reinforce it in the middle to prevent the sagging, you have a less likely chance of it burning out on you. In essence, it gives longevity to your wood charcoal grate. These are consumable. At some point down the road, years down the road, you may need to replace it. To give you an idea of the longevity of it, I have restaurants that replace these about every 5 years. But they're cooking 24/7. On average, the backyard guy probably won't be replacing this grate for 10 years or so. And that's cooking on an average once or twice a month. Beautiful pit, nice and tight doors. You don't see gaps in them. No gaps. An overall side shot of this one from the firebox end. That's my huge Texas Renegade in the background. That's a gorgeous pit. That's my most favorite. That one's mine. Let's get inside this pit. Inside, double doors. You have 4 angle frame sliding food trays. Extremely easy to access your meat. You have this thing loaded, you don't have to reach into your pit, you pull the meat out towards you, you do what you need to do to it, add it, take it off, baste it, whatever it is you need to do to it, rather than reaching into your pit, you take the meat out. If you want to leave it out, you're going to tend your meat for a few minutes, you can actually slide your meat out, close your door, minimize your heat loss. But even if you leave your door open, if you're running 225 with both doors open, when you're cooking, you close your doors, and within a matter of about 3 minutes, your pit will be back up to the cooking temperature that it was prior to you opening those doors. Gator pits retain heat because of the thick steel, also because they're tightly sealed, so it doesn't take long for it to recuperate back to its cooking temperature once you close the doors. Your upper trays, they slide as well. Get you a further, there you go, now you can see it hanging out, both trays. On the right side, left side does the same thing. They hang out, makes it easy to access your meat inside the pit. They're removable for cleaning. Close them up, saw how quick and easy that was. Down below you can see where you have the charcoal grate, and I'll open the door now that we have the sun shining in, give you a little better shot of that. There's your charcoal grate that I showed you earlier that slides out the left side, and there's that lip. Keeps your juices in there, forces them back out your drain so it doesn't come out your side door. Fully flanged doors, you can see the flanging on the inside, overlaps your 1/2 inch thick door. We put internal flanging in addition to the external flanging. That's on the top of the door. You can see the double. That's inside the door, that's outside the door. So when it closes up, it overlaps and underlaps your door seam, nice and tight. Minimum leakage, if any at all. We make them as tight as you can make them. There's no gaps in the doors. You get nice, clean cuts, nice and smooth. Door edges, doesn't get cleaner than that, doesn't get better than that. All the way around. Even the bottom seams, nice and clean. We grind the cuts, we sand them down nice and smooth. We don't have jagged edges like you see in a lot of pits in these retail stores, or even folks that call themselves custom pit builders. They're not going to put the time into their pits like Gator Pit does. This is my quality, this is Ritch's quality. These pits don't go out of my shop until I inspect them myself. They have to meet my standards. My employees, my welders, my painters, my assistants, all of my guys know my standards. They've been with me for years, one upwards of 10, 12 years. They know if it rolls out the shop and gets ready to go to the customer and I inspect it and I see something I don't like, it's going back in the shop. Not something my welders care to do. So they get it right the first time. And they know when I look at it, it's going to pass my inspection. Again, this is our party edition by Gator Pit. It's a 1/4 inch thick steel, 20 inches in diameter. It's 4 foot long or 48 inches on the double door main chamber. It's got the side offset firebox, 1/4 inch wall, full length angle frame front shelf. Wraps over the firebox to use the heat coming off this 1/4 inch thick firebox for beans, sauce, warming foods, heavy duty 5-inch all-weather casters, heavy duty 2-inch angle framed lower storage area, extra side door, makes it easy for cleaning your pit out, also makes it easy for adding charcoal for the grill ability. Again, this pit can grill or smoke, cook hot and fast, cook low and slow, stainless steel cool touch handles, heavy duty hinges that we make here in the shop. Gorgeous pit. It's a large pit for a house for residents. Get a lot of different varieties of meat on here at one time. Your pork shoulders, your butts, your briskets, your ribs, your sausage, your chickens. Cook it all at one time. I'm Rich Robin. I'm the owner of Gator Pit Custom Barbecue Pits. This is what I do for a living. This is all I do. I've been doing it for a very long time, since I was 14 years old. As of this video, I'm 45 years old. I've got a lot of experience in pit building and designs. That's why I'm recognized worldwide for my products. You want a good custom quality pit? Get it from Gator Pit. Don't settle for less. Regret it later. Get a custom barbecue pit from Gator Pit of Texas. View our website, gatorpit.net. Give me a call. I'll be happy to speak with you myself. I do not have salesmen. It's me and my wife, Melissa, that run that office. I've got several welders in my shop, so when you call, you're going to speak with me. You're not going to deal with the salesman. You're going to deal with Ritch, the owner. 713-896-0144, or go to our website for our contact information, our email, our toll-free numbers. Call me, gatorpit.net. Again, Rich Robin, Gator Pit of Texas, custom barbecue pits. Look forward from hearing from you.